from Le Mans in France. The first qualifying session is about to begin, and it's going to be a real battle getting through to the second phase. It's absolutely pouring down, and the track conditions are going to force everyone to fit the rain tyres for this session.
Hi guys, and welcome back to some more MotoGP 15. This is KPG-GOONER here, and this is round number 5 of our new championship. And today we've got the French Grand Prix, the Le Mans circuit. Now this is going to be so challenging because, as you see, it's raining again. Let's see if we can be a rain master again in this race and get some good qualifying times. Here we go. Right, so here we are on the first qualifying session, and we haven't managed to put a time in yet, but this lap is not too bad, and I think we're going to get in a good... Yes, so we're just over half a second quicker than Bradley Smith that's put in the leading time at the moment. Let's hope this lap will be the one to take us into the second session. Also, I wanted to say, guys, in the last video I did a video cam commentary. If you want to see more than that, leave any messages in the tab below, and I will do more videos with the video cam. But today this is just going to be normal commentary, and I hope you like that too. Right, let's see if this time is good enough. Yes, I think that's good. So that's what, 1:39.6. Is that going to be fast enough to take us through to the second qualifying? Yes it is. That's brilliant. So that's going to the second qualifying, and I think the time's going to be a lot quicker. So we're going to have to make a few more alterations on the bike, I think, to make it go a little bit faster around that track. So let's get into the second qualifying and see if we can get pole position. So here we go. So here we are on the second qualifying, and at the moment Marc Marquez has put the fastest time in with a 1:39.665, but in my previous qualifying session I did a 1:39.673, so we were around that sort of time. So if we can just push this bike a little more on this lap, I think we can get pole position. I'm feeling confident this is a fast lap. We're not letting the rain conditions affect us too much. And the split time, oh my god, over a second quicker. If we can just finish this off and try and be nice, neat and tidy into these last few corners, I think we can take pole, and that would be absolutely brilliant in this Grand Prix. We want to lead from the front, especially in these conditions. Going into the first couple of corners is going to be really challenging. If the rain doesn't ease up, it's going to be an absolute nightmare. So we're coming over the line. This is going to be pole position. Oh, I think it is. Let's double check. Right, let's go to the qualifying times. It's only a couple of... Yes, so we take our first pole in this new championship. So we're going to lead from the front. Let's hope we can go into that race and really nail down some good laps and try and win another Grand Prix in the rain. So here we go.
So thanks for joining us, and tune in again tomorrow for live coverage of the MotoGP race. Hello and welcome to Le Mans for the 5th round of the MotoGP World Championship. The preparations for the MotoGP race are complete, and the riders will soon be taking their places on the starting grid for the French Grand Prix. The rain has been falling non-stop for a few hours now, but don't worry, the start of the race isn't at risk. Track conditions are safe enough.
Right, so here we go with the French Grand Prix around the Le Mans circuit. Let's see if we can beat Marquez and Lorenzo off the line if we can. But it's so tough to get traction here. A little bit of a wobble at the back there, but just managed to get the power down. We're neck and neck with Marquez. Are we going to get into this first corner ahead of him? Oh, I think I've carried too much speed. I'm running it wide, almost on the gravel. Oh my god. Get the brakes on into this section here. God dear, that was suicidal. Almost crashed out on the first lap. And Marquez has just made contact there, but not enough. I managed to control it, but I'm really struggling to find the grip here. And they're going to take me up the inside here as I ran it wide. But I can just fight back. Oh, I just managed to get a little bit of speed and drive out that corner there. See if we can just control this now. don't want to lose this race into on the first lap. We know we've got the speed on this circuit. We had way faster times in qualifying. We just need to try and settle down and just try and get into a rhythm. But we've ran that one a bit, gone into that a bit hot again. Ran it wide, but just managed to nip back. But I think Marquez and Lorenzo just managed to get up the inside of me there, and I just made a slight contact with Lorenzo there. I really need to settle down into a rhythm. I'm just taking too many risks here early on in this race. But I so want to win this race. With the fact I was so much quicker in qualifying in these conditions, if I don't get to win, I'd be really disappointed. But I'm just going to try and just stick with the front two here and just see if they make any mistakes, and just if I'm close enough, I can benefit from it straight away. But at the moment, I'm just lagging a bit. And I think I'm carrying a bit too much speed in that. Again, I'm going to hit the curb. But I've just controlled it enough. Let's try and get a bit of a drive on this straight here. So the first lap, I'm still sitting in P3 and I'm absolutely struggling. Let's see if we can catch him up on this bit up here, but not run it off the track this time like we did on the first lap. But again, we've ran too much speed. We're going to go off the track, but we just managed to get the brakes on there. Just caught the curb a bit. I'm really taking a lot of risks here, trying to keep with the front two. But for some reason, I cannot get the pace that I had in qualifying. It's always different in the race. You either run more speed or you struggle. And at the moment, I'm struggling. I don't know whether it's because they're running different lines and it's just throwing me out my rhythm. But I'm sticking with them. I know they're going to make mistakes here and there. In these conditions, it's really tough. But at the moment, I'm still running it wide on most of these corners, and that's where I'm losing it. And again, Lorenzo and Marquez take me up the inside. Can I get back at them in this corner? The last time I ran this one too quick as well. Am I going to run it up the course again? And I did, but that wasn't too bad. It was a little bit more controlled. So I'm back into P2 ahead of Lorenzo, but Marquez is still leading this Grand Prix, and the rain is still coming down in buckets. It's absolutely, literally, there's puddles everywhere. See if we can get into the lead here, and we've taken the lead on the Grand Prix, but Marquez is right behind me here, going into the end of this second lap. This is going to be a fight to the death in this final lap of this Grand Prix. Can I win it? But it's going to be really, really tough. I'm literally going to have to take some of these corners a lot better than I did on the first and second lap, because if I overrun it, that's where they're going to catch me. So we're going to enter this final lap in P1. Can we hold it for another win in this championship? But Marquez and Lorenzo aren't going to let me win it easy. They're going to challenge me right to the end. And I've run that wide again. I don't know why I keep doing that, but I'm really, really struggling. And I've run it wide again. Can I get back here? Oh, God, I almost ran it off completely there. And that would have been race over. But I just managed to control it. But Marquez is, oh, God, he almost took me out there. He almost nipped my back wheel. And he's trying to take me up the inside. And I've gone wide. Can I get enough grip to get enough drive out the corner? I have. So I'm just holding this first position, but by the skin of my teeth. Looking at the grip levels, we're doing all right as well. These tyres are managing to be okay in these conditions, and I've literally got decent enough grip to finish this race off. So that shouldn't be the issue. It's just down to braking and speed into these corners. And again, I've run that slightly wide, but I managed to just control it enough. God dear, I didn't do that at all in qualifying. I don't know what's going on. This is the most difficult section here. I need to carry a lot of speed for this section if I want to win this Grand Prix. Let's get the brakes on. We're taking it wide. That's nipping. That's not bad. Oh, that's slowed it down a bit there, but I think we've got, what, half a second over Marquez. That should be enough to win this Grand Prix. We've got to be neat and tidy through these last sections here. It's going to go down to the last couple of corners. He's just behind me. Can't make any mistakes. Coming into the final section here. Come on, can we get this win here? Come on. Oh, back in. Squirm there. I think I've done it. Yes. Oh, God, it's still wobbling at the back. Victory wheelie. Yes. We get another win. And we are shown we are the master of the rain. We literally are absolutely flying in these wet conditions. I cannot believe it. And that's the third win in a row. I cannot complain. Right, let's have a look at the standings. So I'm on 111 points, 31 points ahead of Rossi and 33 points ahead of Lorenzo. I cannot believe I am leading this championship after those first 2 rounds when we were struggling, when the tyre wear was affecting us into the last lap. And we've bounced back after the last 2 races in these really tough wet conditions. We have shown that we are the rain master and we are really good in the wet conditions. I'm not sure what the conditions are going to be in the next round, but see, even if it's in the dry, we're still going to have to work hard to lead this championship. I hope you enjoyed this race today, and I will see you very, very soon for the next round. Also, I'm going to leave a full replay of this race in TV mode, and I will see you very, very soon in the next part. I hope you have a very nice day, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye bye.